It is time for another adventure. What's up? Welcome back, and today I'll be talking about Star Wars Tales shows that I want to see in the future. So yeah, pretty excited for this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So first I have Tales of the Jedi Season 2. I think that could be 3 episodes about Luke Skywalker, post-Return of the Jedi, and how he met Ahsoka. Yeah, establishing their friendship in the Book of Boba Fett. That could be pretty cool. And then 3 episodes about Qui-Gon and how he became Obi-Wan's master. I think this Tales of the Jedi Season 2 could be some of the best Star Wars animation that we ever get. I think it could be on the level of the Dooku episodes of Tales of the Jedi Season 1. And on par of some of the best episodes of the Clone Wars and Rebels and Resistance and stuff like that in Bad Batch. And the next Tales of the Mandalorians, 3 episodes about Sabine and her time in the Imperial Academy with Ketsu, and then how she joined the Ghost Crew, and then 3 episodes about Jango Fett and his time as a foundling, and then how his time as an actual Mandalorian, and then ending with him, how he became the clone template, how he met Dooku, the Kaminoans, and how he became the clone template. And then next, Tales of the Path. It could be 3 episodes about Quinlan Vos and how he founded the Path post Order 66, and then 3 episodes about Cere Junda pre-Jedi Fallen Order, her and Trilla's Order 66, and then them getting captured by the Empire, and Trilla becoming an Inquisitor, and Cere on the run and finding out about Cordova's survival. I think that could be pretty cool. In the next, Tales of the Empire Season 2, I think this could be them building upon the the greatness of Andor and Rogue One. I think it could be 3 episodes about Tarkin and the Tarkin massacre that they kept mentioning on Gorman and Andor Season 2. So then after you finish these 3 Tarkin episodes, you go back and rewatch the Gorman episodes of Andor Season 2, and you feel more connected to the Gorman front and what the Gormans are fighting for. I think that could be pretty cool. And then we could get 3 episodes about Bodhi Rook and his time as part of the Empire, and with Galen Erso, and Galen Erso giving him the Death Star plans to go to Jeddah, and then it could end with him arriving to Jeddah. We could get his journey to Jeddah, and that would be just the beginning of Bodhi Rook and how he helps to get to Luke Skywalker destroying the Death Star at the end of A New Hope. And I think it could add more context to Rogue One. I think that could be pretty cool. And the next, Tales of the Bounty Hunters, I think that could be 3 episodes about Boba Fett, and maybe it could explain why in Empire Strikes Back Vader was no disintegrations. Maybe it could be Vader gives Boba a target to bring in, and then he uses disintegrations and it wipes out a ton of people. I think that could be pretty cool. A ton of even innocent civilians. And Vader's dude, you went too far. And then I think we could also get 3 episodes about with Boba Fett, I think we could get Daniel Logan's return to Star Wars. I think that would be pretty cool. And then I think we could get 3 episodes about Aurra Sing post Clone Wars and her rivalry with Tobias Beckett, and how Tobias Beckett killed Aurra Sing, as he was mentioning it in Solo. I think that would be pretty cool. Add more context to Solo and Tobias Beckett and his backstory as well. And the next, Tales of the Sith, I think that could be 3 episodes about Kylo Ren and how he finds out about Palpatine's survival, and then how his quest for Vader's Wayfinder and how he gets to Mustafar, his quest to Mustafar, and adding more context to the beginning of the Rise of Skywalker, because the Rise of Skywalker would just open with Kylo Ren already on Mustafar. So like, how did he get there? Like, is the big question. And then it could be 3 other episodes about like connecting to like Maul Shadow Lord. Maybe Tales of the Sith releases after the finale, the series finale of Maul Shadow Lord. Maybe it's like Darth Talon and her time post Maul Shadow Lord, and then like her journey in like towards Starfighter, in case like Mia Goth is playing Darth Talon, because that's what I think is probably going to happen. Mia Goth playing Darth Talon, which it would be pretty cool. Like next year we get Darth Talon and Maul Shadow Lord, and then 2027 we get Mia Goth as Darth Talon in Starfighter. I think that would be pretty cool. And then next I have Tales of the Rebellion. I think it could be 3 episodes about Zeb and like the purge of the Lasats and his first time fighting Callus, like Agent Callus, and how he joins the Ghost Crew. And then 3 episodes about Cara Dune and like how she joins the rebellion and her time as part of the rebellion, and then eventually like how she leaves the rebellion, and like because like she was like from Alderaan, and like her perspective of like Alderaan's destruction, like, and her like how it affects her. Like, I think that could be pretty cool. Add more context to the Mandalorian and her character development. And maybe if she appears in the Mandalorian and Grogu in like the Mando trilogy, and that could be pretty cool. And the next I have Tales of the Clones. Maybe 3 episodes about Cody post Bad Batch season 2, and like how he joins Rex and the Clone Rebellion, and like how he reunites with Rex. And then we could get 3 episodes about Wolf and how he leaves the Empire and joins the Clone Rebellion. And then I think this Tales of the Clones could be a limited thing, kind of like Tales of the Underworld probably was. And I think Tales of the Clones could be like a direct lead-in, like a direct sequel to Bad Batch and a direct lead-in to the Clone Rebellion show that we get, which could be some of the best Star Wars animation we ever get. And the next I have Tales of the Scoundrels. I think it could be 3 episodes about like Han Solo and his time as part of the Imperial Academy, and then 3 episodes about Lando and like how he gets to Bespin to Cloud City. That would be pretty cool, and how he meets Lobot. And the next I have Tales of the First Order. I think that could be 3 episodes about Captain Phasma and how she joins the First Order, and then 3 episodes about General Hux and how he joins the First Order. I think that could be like pretty cool, adding more like character development to Phasma and Hux. Yeah. And the next I have Tales of the Pirates. This is going to be interesting. I think it could be 3 episodes about like Hondo Ohnaka doing like, I don't care, like whatever, like some random adventure with Hondo Ohnaka, probably like post Clone Wars, how his pirate organization falls apart. I think that could be pretty cool to see. And then 3 episodes about like Jod and like Jod Nanawood from Skeleton Crew, like 3 episodes about Jod's backstory, him with his Jedi that he was mentioning in Skeleton Crew, and like how his master dies and how he becomes a pirate. I think that could be pretty cool. And then next I have Tales of the Resistance. I think it could be 3 episodes of Leia founding the Resistance, like beginning, like starting the Resistance, breaking away from the New Republic, and 3 episodes about Poe between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. It could be about him reuniting with Black Squadron and them like looking for a base, a new Resistance base, in the aftermath of the Battle of Crate. I think that could be pretty cool. And next, Tales of the Inquisitors. I think it could be 3 episodes about the Grand Inquisitor and like his time as a Jedi Temple Guard and how he joins the Inquisitorius, and then 3 episodes about Reva, like post Order 66 and how she joins the Inquisitorius. And then lastly, I have Tales of the Partisans. I think it could be Lux Bonteri post Clone Wars and how he joins the Partisans, and then 3 episodes about Jyn Erso, like how she, like her time as part of the Partisans, and like how she like breaks away from the Partisans, how Saw Gerrera leaves her behind, and how she like is like captured by the Empire and taken to Wobani. But yeah, those are all the Star Wars Tales shows that I want, and how they could how I think they could all improve Star Wars for the better, and add more context to different characters from Star Wars, and give them story, more to their stories. I think and I think each of these Tales shows could be some of the best Star Wars stories that we get, ever get. But yeah, right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, bye.